Welcome to the 1960s. How much do you know about this decade? What was the unexpected result of the British invasion in the Americans' kitchen? Fish and chips became a favorite snack, a Beatles toaster, more British recipes, or increased tea consumption? What did people think computers would look like in the future? Having their own emotions, capable of preparing meals, powered by nuclear energy, small enough to fit in a house. Early computers were massive and took up entire rooms. The idea of personal computers was nearly unthinkable, let alone one that could cook. What was considered the most reliable method for getting to the moon? A giant catapult, teleportation, NASA's Apollo program, dreams and starlight. What fashion trend did the space race inspire? Metallic fabrics and space-age design, alien-themed wedding dresses, moon boots, astronaut helmets for motorbikes. Which 1960s TV show predicted many modern technologies? Star Trek, Gilligan's Island with Wi-Fi, The Jetsons, I Dream of Jeannie. Star Trek is renowned for predicting future technologies, including tablet computers and automatic doors. What was the Beatles' role in the development of headphones? Noise-cancelling technology, the creation of stereo sound. They were just really into big headphones. John Lennon wanted to listen to music underwater. What did people use to predict the weather? The mood of their cats, the weather rock, satellite technology, supercomputers. What was the unexpected culinary trend set off by the space race? Tang as a breakfast drink, space-themed sushi rolls, moon-shaped pizzas, astronaut ice cream. Which of these was a real 1960s spy gadget? Invisible ink pens, shoes with hidden compartments, a lipstick gun, a tie that doubles as a lie detector. The lipstick gun, also known as the Kiss of Death, was a real KGB spy gadget. What was a 60s faux pas? Socks with sandals, polyester leisure suits, matching your outfit with your pets, wearing white after Labor Day. Who was known as the King of Rock and Roll? The man with the best hip shakes on television, Elvis Presley, Chuck Berry, or Bob Dylan? What global event brought the world close to a nuclear war? The Berlin Crisis, the Suez Canal Crisis, the Cuban Missile Crisis, or the Vietnam War? Which spacecraft completed the first manned orbit of the Earth in 1961? Apollo 11, Vostok 1, Gemini 3, or a very determined pigeon with a camera? Which fashion icon was most closely associated with the introduction of the miniskirt? Mary Quant, the Queen of England, Audrey Hepburn, or Twiggy? Which 1969 music festival is remembered for its role in the counterculture movement? Woodstock, Monterey Pop, a concert that was actually just a large picnic, Altamont? What term was coined to describe the widespread cultural, social, and political changes? The New Left, the Youthquake, the Big Wiggle, the counterculture movement. What did the Beatles say was more popular than Jesus in 1966? Their haircut, socks with sandals, themselves, or tea? What innovation made music on the go possible for the first time? The Walkman, musical shoes, 8-track tape, Bluetooth headphones. The 8-track tape, introduced in the mid-1960s, revolutionized how people listened to music by making it portable and convenient to play in cars and homes. Who said, "Ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country"? Martin Luther King Jr., a very confused tourist, John F. Kennedy, Richard Nixon. What was the nickname given to the first American satellite launched into space? Big metal ball of American dreams, Sputnik, Explorer 1, Apollo. What was the revolutionary swimwear design that took its name from an atomic testing site? The Atom Kini, the Bikini, the Monokini, the swimsuit bombshell. Which novel by Harper Lee addressing racial injustice won the Pulitzer Prize? A Brave New World, Catch-22, To Kill a Mockingbird, Kardashian Confidential. What did Jimi Hendrix famously set on fire during Monterey Pop Festival? A guitar, his hat by accident, the stage curtains, a drum set. Which country did the US officially recognize for the first time in 1979? Canada, Vietnam, Cuba, or China? The United States officially recognized the People's Republic of China in 1979, but the groundwork for this diplomatic shift began with President Nixon's visit to China in 1972 amidst the Cold War's tensions. The 1967 Summer of Love is best associated with which city? Los Angeles, Barcelona, Miami, San Francisco. What home gadget promised to revolutionize cooking but mainly just jiggled? The Jell-O mold vibrator, the blender, the microwave, the electric can opener. In 1964, which country hosted the Summer Olympics showcasing its recovery post-World War II? Italy, Mexico, Germany, or Japan? What was groundbreaking about Alfred Hitchcock's movie Psycho? Its use of color, the introduction of 3D, Nick Cage performance, the first movie to show a flushing toilet. What did JFK say about Washington's mix of Southern efficiency and Northern charm? It's an oxymoron, it's a recipe for disaster, it's a perfect blend, it's a city of paradoxes. Which car became an icon of the 60s and was known for its distinctive design? The Ford Mustang, the Camaro, the Flintstones foot-powered car, the Volkswagen Beetle. What was a must-have fashion item for men in the 60s, now considered a bit of a style misstep? Dinosaur onesies, bell-bottom jeans, tie-dye shirts, leisure suits. What TV show was set in a bizarre gothic mansion featuring a quirky family? Bewitched, The Munsters, The Osbournes, The Addams Family. What was a common slogan of the 1960s feminist movement? Make love, not war. Think different. The personal is political. Burn bras, not books. The personal is political became a key slogan of the feminist movement, highlighting how personal experiences reflect broader social and political structures. Which of these was a big achievement of the civil rights movement? The invention of color TV, discovery of oil, the first moon landing, the March on Washington. What dish became popular in the 1960s due to the space race? Blue milk, mooncakes, instant mashed potatoes, or space spaghetti? What term was used to describe the widespread use of psychedelic drugs? The acid renaissance, the great trip forward, vitamin P experience, the psychedelic revolution. What unique form of protest was popular among students in the 1960s? Sit-ins, mime performances, dance-offs, competitive silence. Which phrase best captures the ethos of the counterculture movement? Live fast, die young, eat, pray, love, peace, love and happiness, buy low, sell high. What event marked the beginning of widespread environmental activism? The invention of recycling, the End Moot, the first Earth Day, the Cuyahoga River catching fire. Which landmark Supreme Court case struck down state bans on interracial marriage? Plessy v. Ferguson, Brown v. Board of Education, Loving v. Virginia, Roe v. Wade. Who declared, "I'm not going to exploit for political purposes my opponent's youth and inexperience"? Ronald Reagan, Lyndon B. Johnson, Richard Nixon, Abraham Lincoln. What was the name given to the first lunar rover on the moon? Moon buggy, lunar Lamborghini, the cheese chaser, Apollo skateboard. The lunar rover vehicle, affectionately called the moon buggy, was first used during the Apollo 15 mission in 1971, extending the astronauts' range on the moon's surface. Which song famously closed the Woodstock Festival? Stairway to Heaven, Purple Haze, Hey Jude, or Good Vibrations? What accessory became a symbol of female empowerment and fashion? The miniskirt, gladiator sandals, battle armor for the modern woman, the power suit. Which US president established the Peace Corps in the 1960s? George Washington III, John F. Kennedy, Dwight D. Eisenhower, Richard Nixon. Which TV show introduced the concept of a multi-racial cast living under one roof? Sesame Street, The Real World Miami, Star Trek, The Brady Bunch. Star Trek broke new ground by featuring a diverse cast including characters of different races and nationalities in its portrayal of a utopian future. What did Rosa Parks do to start the Montgomery bus boycott? Led a march to Washington, wrote a best-selling memoir in a day, refused to give up her seat on the bus, invented a new form of protest. Which food became an instant hit in the 1960s? Sushi, the cronut, haggis, the TV dinner. Which Beat Generation author wrote On the Road? Allen Ginsberg, Dr. Seuss, Jack Kerouac, William S. Burroughs. Which medium brought the reality of the Vietnam War into American living rooms? Newspapers, radio, television, magazines. How many questions did you get right? Put your score and your country below in the comments and subscribe for more quizzes.